Well, welcome back to the Pig Trail. It is time for our recruiting report. Otis Kirk joining me right now for our recruiting report. We've got to talk about some linebackers, 7 of them coming to the picnic next weekend.
Yeah, that's you. It's huge in the sense that you've got 4 coming. They're in the 2020 class, and then you've got 3 coming. They're 2021, and so everybody knows that linebacker is a position kind of like Chad's done with the line. He built those numbers up there. Now you've got to do that linebacker and in the secondary. But going back to linebacker, you got Martavius French, who will make a decision on the 23rd, come here on the 26th. Bryson Eason, they're both from Memphis Whitehaven. You've got Aaron Moore from Murfreesboro Oakland High School, and then Cottrell Wallace from Bryant, who could be a defensive end or outside linebacker. Right now, linebacker is going to depend probably on his side. Those 4 kids are all coming to that, and if you could get those 4 kids, and Arkansas has a legitimate chance you're sitting great for the 2020 class right there. Then into 2021. Keeping up with all these years takes a computer, and my brain's not very fast. But you got the 2 Jones twins from Dallas South Oak Cliff, Jai and Jalen Jones, and then you've got Cole Joyce from Bentonville coming to that. So, you could go a long way to solving a lot of number issues at linebacker.
Well, Arkansas did get a new punter, a transfer from Vandy and Colorado. he's made his way through some other teams.
You can say they got the 2016 all-SEC freshman punter, but he's from Colorado, so go figure that one out. No, he was at Vanderbilt for 2 years, and 2016 he was on the all-SEC freshman team as a punter. He punted 2 years at Vanderbilt, went to Colorado, and actually didn't play there this year. So, but he averaged 41 yards a punt. Wow. So he's got a good leg, and and we talked about the Jordan Stout kid on here that committed to Penn State, that Arkansas was recruiting him as a kickoff artist. Let me tell you, and they could have used him, but as much as they need that, they really need a punter too.
Yeah.
And getting this kid could go a long way to solving that.
Well, let's talk about Arrington McCray from Harbor, a tight end. This guy has some speed too.
He's big, he can run, got good hands. What a lot of people don't know about Arrington, he was a quarterback at Forest City Junior High. And he moved up here to Harbor last year and played tight end. And I think we've talked about it on here before, but he was the only kid in the largest classification in Arkansas to start in basketball and football. The only kid in Arkansas's largest classification to start in both sports. That tells you pretty good athlete, too.
Well, Isaiah Jacobs, a running back from Oklahoma, he was in some 7-on-7 games recently.
He was here Friday. He wasn't here yesterday. I know some people up there wanting to see him yesterday, but he went home to take the ACT. That's why he wasn't there. But I did catch him Friday morning. He actually played Northside. They won. Yeah. Watso won. He had a touchdown catch. He had another catch that went to the 1-yard line, and he got touchdown at the 1. People ask, how can a running? I had a headline. He shined in 7-on-7. How can a running back shine in 7-on-7? Well, catching the ball. Yeah. And I think he had like 27 catches this year. I mean, he's got great hands, and that's what I like about Isaiah. He's got better speed than I thought.
Well, you had mentioned Fort Smith Northside, so let's talk about Drayden Norwood.
Yeah, he played quarterback against the He played quarterback most of the tournament. He played a little bit of wide receiver, but he's going to be recruited as an athlete. He's got offers to Arkansas and Mississippi State. He is a kid that's really, really a good player. Very smart. Man, a few words. He doesn't talk, but then again, he's 20, 21. He's a young kid. He's the only kid in that class that has an offer to Arkansas right now. But I see him more as a defensive back. He'll be at the picnic. We keep talking about the cookout, but he'll be here also, and that's good. And it'll give him a chance to sit down with the Arkansas coaches, talk to them, get to know them and stuff, because they're limited on what they can do. You got to understand, this kid was in the 10th grade last year, didn't even play that much, really. He was behind another kid, Deuce Weiss, at quarterback, and didn't play that much, and Arkansas saw enough, Mississippi State saw enough to offer him, so that's pretty good.
Wow, yeah. Well, Otis Kirk, great information as always. That's going to do it for our recruiting report. Thank you so much for being here. We'll be back with more on the Pig Trail after the break.